Hello P6 and welcome to your first phonics lesson of the new school year. So in today's phonics lesson, we are going to start our review of the English alphabetic code. The English alphabetic code involves all the phonetic sounds in the English language. All of these sounds should be a review of all the phonics you have learned over the years. Hopefully most of these sounds are easy for you to pronounce at this point. But if not, that's why we are reviewing, so we can keep practicing and always get better. Before we get started on our alphabetic code review, I am going to teach you some tongue twisters. Tongue twisters are sentences made up of words that all have similar sounds. The goal is to try and say these sentences as fast as you can without messing up. These are a fun way to work on your pronunciation, and you can keep practicing them until you get faster and faster. Also, do not worry if these are hard for you at first. These can also be hard for native English speakers. So the first tongue twister, we will start easy, is red lorry, yellow lorry. Red lorry, yellow lorry, 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 red lorry, yellow lorry. And you want to go as fast as you can. So just keep saying red lorry, yellow lorry over and over until you mess up. But try to go faster and faster each time. Okay, the next one I'm going to give to you is even harder. She sells seashells on the seashore. 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 As you can see, it gets harder and harder the faster you go. It's even hard for me to say it if I go too quickly. But that's the point. You want to go until you mess up. She sells seashells on the seashore. She sells seashells on the seashore. She sells seashells on the seashore. And then the last one I'm going to teach you is the hardest of the three. This one is even hard for me. So it goes, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? As you can see, those are all really hard and difficult, but they are so fun, and they're such a great way to practice your pronunciation. So I'm going to give you a few minutes to go through and practice saying all these. Try to go as fast as you can, and remember, it is okay to mess up. It is good if you're messing up. That means you're going faster. And these are tongue twisters are something you can practice all the time, and it will always help your pronunciation. So I will give you a few minutes and go ahead and practice these. Make sure you're saying them out loud. So the first one again is red lorry, yellow lorry. The second one is she sells seashells on the seashore. And the third one is Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Awesome job, you guys. I know that tongue twisters can be really frustrating, but they're also really fun. I encourage everybody to keep practicing their tongue twisters because, as I said, it is a great way to work on your pronunciation and more fun than typical phonics work. At least it's a little bit of a challenge and you can always improve. So we are now going to get started with the rest of the lesson and reviewing the vocab terms for our English alphabetic code review. So I'm going to start by going through all the words for this lesson. I will go through all the words once, and then I just want you to listen. And then from there, we will continue on. So let's get started. So these are the sounds and the words we are going to be focusing on for today. I really don't want you to focus on what the sound might look like, but more what it just sounds like when you hear it. These are all sounds that you already know, so do not get freaked out by the way it looks. So we are going to start at the top, right up here, with the sound of A as in apple. 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 We will then move on to the next sound, which is E as in so egg, egg, or as in head, 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 or again as in said or again. It is that sound. Egg, head, said, again. Then next we have an I sound as in insect. So insect, insect. And it can also, the same sound can be found in the word symbols. It looks like a Y, but it sounds like an I, so symbols. Then we move on to an O that is pronounced as octopus. Octopus. It can also, the same sound can be heard in watch, qualify, and salt. So, as I said, even though some of these letters do not all go together, the sounds do. So focus on the sound and the spelling of each word. So again, we have octopus, watch, qualify, and salt, as in alt, salt. Then we move on to a U, where we get umbrella, so umbrella. It sounds the same as the sound in sun, un. Same within touch, it's the sound. And then we move on down here to the A sound, so first aid. This A sounds like the letter is pronounced, so like an A, aid, aid. Same within tray, tray. Same within table, table, table. Sunday, cake, pray, break, ate, and straight. All of these words have the sound A in it. A. So we have, again, aid, tray, table, Sunday, cake, pray, break, ate, and straight. So I know this looks very intimidating, but focus on the sounds as opposed to all the different combinations. Focus on the sound. All right, everybody, awesome job. I know that the picture is a little confusing looking, but I want everybody, as I said, to focus on the sounds and the way everything is said as opposed to the specific letter combinations. Focus on the sound and how it comes out of your mouth. So what I'm going to do now is go back through all of these words and sounds, and I will say it, and then I want you to practice saying it. It is so important that you actually say it out loud so you can practice moving your mouth in the right way and coming up with the correct pronunciation and phonetic sound. I know all of these sounds are review for you guys, but it's still important to keep practicing because everybody has room to improve, even me. So as I said, I'm going to go back through it. I will say each word twice, and then I will give you time to say each word. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, the first word and sound is as in apple. Apple. Now you say it. Awesome job. The next sound is as in egg. Egg. Now you say it. Great job. The next one is the same sound, but as in head. Head. The next word is said. Said. It's the same sound, the said. Now you say it. Great job. The next word is again. Again. Awesome. So we are now moving on to a new sound. It is as an insect. Insect. Now you say it. Great job. The next word is the same sound as in symbols. Symbols. Awesome. The next sound is as in octopus. Octopus. Watch. Watch. Qualify. Qualify. The same sound as an octopus in watch, but in qualify. And again, the same sound, but in the word salt. Salt. Great. We are now moving on to the next sound, which is as in umbrella. Umbrella. The next word is sun. Sun. Touch. Same sound as in umbrella and sun, but in touch. Great. And now we are moving on to our last sound of the day, which is A. A as in first aid. Aid. The same sound as in tray. Tray. Table. table, T-A-A-A, able, the same sound. Sunday, Sunday. Cake, cake, same sound, the same A sound, A-A-A, cake. Pray, pray, same sound, that same A sound, pray, A-A-A. Break, break. 8, 8. And last word with the A sound, straight, straight. Awesome job, everybody. So now that we have gone through the pronunciation for this set of 6 different sounds, I would now like to ask everybody to write out each word on that picture 2 times. So everybody needs to write each word 2 times. As I said, it is more important how it sounds, but when we are writing, we also need to know how to spell everything. So let's go ahead and learn how to spell all these words while we have the chance. So that way we are practicing our speaking and our writing, which also helps our reading. When you are writing each word down 2 times, I want you to also say it out loud again. The more we practice speaking it, the better it is. If you forget how a word is pronounced, go check back in the video for how I said it. So I will give you a few minutes to write down everything 2 times, and remember to practice speaking it out loud. Great job, everybody. So as I said, as we continue on with the next few phonics lessons and our review of the English alphabetic code, it is important to focus more on the sounds, but also the spelling. Don't get too caught up in how everything looks in the picture, but focus more on how you hear it and how you say it. So that's going to be the most important thing. Sometimes in the English language, words look like they might be said the same way when really they aren't. So that is why it is so important to continue to practice our phonics and continue to expand our vocabulary. So for homework, I want everybody to complete the worksheet, and then I also included for homework, you need to find a new tongue twister. So I gave you 3 tongue twisters at the beginning of the class, but there are so many tongue twisters in the English language out there. I want you to find one online and write it down. I also want you all to continue practicing your tongue twisters and keep practicing them by going faster and faster. And when you become comfortable with one, find a new one and practice that. Great job today, everybody, and I will see you next time for our next lesson. Great job today, everybody.